everybody, I want to wheeze them here. It is Friday, November 20th, 2015. Unbeknownst to me, I got a pleasant surprise at work. It was not Wave 3 Skylanders, which by the way are out. Tweeted a picture of what I got, which you'll see, which you probably know from the title unless you just click the videos without looking at titles. But Tim went out to get what I got, and then on the way he was able to take some pics from Toys R Us. Wave 3 Lava Lance Eruptor, Splat, and Big Bubble Pop Fizz, all available. I think he said the vehicles were there for everyone except Splat and Big Bubble Pop Fizz, which Big Bubble Pop Fizz is interesting because we should have the Nitro Soda Skimmer coming along. It'll be interesting to see where Target places that one. But the Elites, I've been told by a lot of people, Ghost Roaster is out. Some people have told me they've seen all three of them. I can tell you the press release material says they're not to come out until November 29th. And it should be that, one Sunday, just like we saw with the previous three. I've not picked up Elite Slam Bam because I'm not going to buy them until they do buy one, get one 40%. I love Slam Bam, but I'm not paying $43 for two of them. So that said, that's the strategy with the rest of them. If they get sent out, I never know, and so I just kind of have to wait. But something that did get sent out is Falco. And Falco, I'm actually pretty excited about. He became available for pre-order. Was it like August or September? He is exclusive to Best Buy, at least temporarily. Later on, he'll probably be restocked at some point and available elsewhere. But for now, it's Best Buy as best I can recall. And I went ahead, and at this point in time, none of the Animal Crossing stuff had come out. There hadn't been the massive restocks of all the previous characters. Amiibo World was still cutthroat. And if you didn't act now, you weren't going to act at all. So I went ahead and paid $12.99. Honest to gosh, I can't remember what I did for shipping, but I would never pay for next day air, ever, under any circumstance. Even if it was like life-saving medicine, I would probably be that guy that risks the free Super Saver shipping option. I got it today. I was like, what is this? And it was from Best Buy, and I was like, I didn't order anything from there unless it's Falco. Sure enough, again, time gets away, but this is him. He actually looks pretty dadgum cool. The packaging is fantastic on him. Of course, Star Fox was sadly delayed, but we'll have his Amiibo ahead of time. And, Nintendo, the thing about them is they always released extremely polished games. They don't have any, massive, half the size of the game file day one updates where you don't even get to play the game. You just plug it in, you're good to go. If there are any updates, it's super minor and quick, even with dial-up. So that's one thing they've always got going for them. So the packaging, though, it is very, very nice in my opinion. It's standard Amiibo, but it just looks really good, at least in my perception. So there's kind of your detailed look at Falco. Again, I don't know why, but he just looks really good in my opinion. So coming around here, I wanted to showcase this when I was playing around with him. You can pick up a great profile shot here. You can pick up on the Falcon elements, even if you didn't know his name. And right there, nice shot here. And then he's got kind of the optic eye there with the headset. Very cool. Pretty nice detail across the board, it looks like. Again, the way they work, your NFC area of your gamepad is that little gray rectangle down here. New 3DS, you can tap them down in the middle. If you rock the old school 3DS like I do, you're going to have that little power puck. So, and bear in mind, I would have had that with the buy two, get one free at Target, but they didn't have employees that seemed to want to work last week. So, screw you, Target. Anyway, right there, you've got the in-game shot. And again, here he is kind of without the base, just the pose based on the 2D rendering. And of course, in Smash Bros, you can go up to level 50. I don't exactly know what the Amiibo will do in Star Fox. If you're a huge Falco fan, you might want to pick two of these up. You can keep one sealed in the meantime to return or trade. But in the event that it would be a deal where you would get him leveled up to 50 ASAP and be super proud of it, and then to find that maybe Star Fox also reads and writes to the figure, and you would essentially have to delete your level 50 progress. If you're a super fan of Star Fox and or Falco, my advice, while it's readily available, pick up two. I've been told by a few people, Tim included, that there was a crud ton of Falcos, which is a good sign. But again, the scalpers, I'm sure, with Black Friday and Christmas coming, will be out in full force. Now, why do you have to open it? Well, you have to open it if you want to use the Amiibo figure for something more than wall art, which I know a lot of people that's literally what they do with them. And it's kind of sad. Again, Skylanders, you can keep them packaged up, you can keep them sealed, pristine, collector display, whatever, and you can still use it. That right there is our enemy. We cannot use the Amiibo in that form. So what I like to do here at the 45-degree slot, we just come in, break it free. Again, one of the great things about Amiibo is they just slide in and out very effortlessly. But again, that little foil plating there, can't do anything about it. So if you want to use it and keep it sealed without having to buy multiples, my advice is to pull this from the display, put it back in, seal it up, whatever you want to do. Me personally, I like them like this, free from their plastic coffins, ready to go. And who knows what they do while I'm away at work. But I have to say, he looks way better out of the packaging. Again, I don't know if this is one of those deals for the camera. I've got my head off to the side. But he looks amazing. The thing I like here is you've got the... It looks like a hand, but you can tell it's feathers. It's very cool. It's actually played up with the jacket there. It looks like he's rocking some pretty sweet shoes as well. You've got the orange strapping, sort of a white and black grayscale combo. Looks very nice. Kind of like a red leather pant, almost like you would have if you stained some leather in Minecraft. Of course, the base itself is black with the Smash logo, your classic, you know, first run of Amiibo, if you will. Right there, though, let's come in if we can. You got the holster with the logo. The gun is nicely done. It kind of looks, you know, like a chrome stock there, so that's very cool. The belt, there is some flexibility in the tail feathers here. Does he throw the landmines? I think that's right. But whatever that is, it looks fantastic. And coming around, super aggressive. That's one of the things I like about him, is just he always looks like he's down to business. Almost like he could have a spin-off series as like a Private Eye or something type of a deal. I don't know. That's the way I view him. The jacket is very nicely done. Lots of detail here on kind of the plating, or the, what would we call that? I don't know, embroidered again. I don't do fashion. So whatever that stuff would be called in the fashion world. And then right here, you've got the logo. You can actually see it very well there. The camera worked with us and focused. And again, right there, sort of the patch on the back, very nicely done. He's popped his collar. He's ready to go. Coming around over here again, you've got the logo again, geez, on top of the sleeve in the same position. And again, you can kind of see that optic and the headset there. Looks like he is ready for a night of gaming and or slaughtering people in Smash Bros. So, for whatever reason, I know Captain Falcon's from F-Zero, but whenever I like do battles, my nephew and I, we always mix and match. We always put these guys together, Falco, Falcon, Fox, etc. So here he is side by side with Captain Falcon. He's showing him his moves, I guess. It's, again, F-Zero versus Star Fox, I know, but for whatever reason, they just seem to tie in nicely together. So seems like in the Subspace Emissary, back in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I believe they kind of had quite a bit of interaction. So nonetheless, the other Star Fox amiibo that we've got here that we can pair side by side is, of course, Fox MacLeod. Now, very similar stuff here. Again, the color scheme's Fox kind of tied in. You got like sort of the prairie grass green pants. You got the red. I have to say, Falco and Fox are two of the best done amiibo in my opinion. But very, again, both aggressive. What I like the best here is that we don't have any idiotic pedestaling aside from that, which that could just, it actually blends in with the shoe, a little piece of gray down there. But like on Fox, while it's an awesome pose, he has to be braced. And that blue actually does, for some reason, it kind of drowns out. But with Falco, you just kind of get more of a natural pose. There's not like that massive stab, like Falcon, you know. Great pose, but then you've got like that crystalline rod. It's like a straw or something. It's just, it's not desirable, you know, in terms of pure aesthetics. So he's got that advantage over those two for him, in my opinion. But even when this came in, my mom was like, "Oh, that's really cool. Is that a Falcon?" I was like, "Yes, it is." So well done by the people that picked the pose here for Falco again. I assume there will be some sort of an interaction in Star Fox. I don't know what. And then if it's a huge deal, maybe they'll come out with like a special line. We had like the red base from Mario Party, so you don't have to delete your level 50 type of a deal. But nonetheless, if you're a big fan, my advice, just pick up two. You can always trade it later, return it most likely. You know, just play it safe if you're a super fan. But that is that. This is Falco. I got it from bestbuy.com. I paid $12.99. I know I did not pay for expedited shipping, and yet it showed up today on launch day. So very cool. If that was free, much appreciated to Best Buy. So that said, I will quit this video. We're going to come in. I've got another Amiibo that I forgot to unbox a while back. We'll get that taken care of. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know, what do you think of the Falco Amiibo? Was it as impressive as I think it is? How do you like him in Smash Bros? Are you excited about Star Fox? Whatever you want to talk about it, leave it down below. Subscribe if you have not. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you back here for our next Nintendo Amiibo Showcase.